6.6 liters. This one, on the other hand, and these three here, are a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 motor. These motors are called the LSAs, what we're looking at. That's a limited series A. When that's what you find within your within General Motors in things like your Corvettes. Now, this engine is a take off of what's inside your ZR1 Corvette. Now, detuned a little bit, a couple different components, but what we're looking at here is a Cadillac that produces 556 horsepower and 551 pound-feet of torque. I know, that's what I like. I like seeing the smiles, the nods. That's right, we are back.
Heck yeah.
We are back. We're looking at a Cadillac here that can go from 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds on this car. Okay? We're looking at a Cadillac that has speeds upwards of 190 plus miles an hour in a car. We have a Cadillac here that can do a quarter mile in about 12.4 seconds. We have a vehicle here that has a massive amount of handling, power, and luxury all wrapped into one package. What we have, though, also is currently the world's fastest four-door production sedan. So this vehicle right here on the floor behind you folks, that currently has the fastest lap time on the Nürburgring in Germany for its class of vehicle. Production V8's factory tires. We set a record 2.5 years ago, and no one has beaten it yet.
I told you.
And 59 seconds.
Whoa, that's
automatic
tight.
Transmission driven by an engineer. Now, this vehicle has the same underpinnings, the same guts, but new body style. In fact, two body styles. Again, the wagon over there. What we're looking at here. Also, just so you guys know too, I want to make sure this is clear. Okay, you know you're in Cadillac, right? So when I say things like 556 horsepower, I say like, super duper fast, 190 miles an hour, fastest car in the world for its class, this is still going to ride like a Cadillac, okay? So if you have an idea of what Cadillac is like in your mind, okay, you're thinking back, we're a 107-year-old company, 8-year-old company this year. Yes, you may.
We have a special event going on in the back of the Kia booth, right in front of the Eco Center. 5-time national champion in trial bike riding and finalist in America's Got Talent, Jeremy Van Schoonhoven will be performing in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to make this short because I want to go see that. So, here's what's happening. No, this vehicle here, we have a suspension system called magnetic ride control. It has the ability to read the road literally 1,000 times a second, making constant adjustments on the fly. It stiffens up for sharp turns, loosens up for bumps or potholes in the road. So we have a vehicle here that can be driven every single day, yet also can be taken to a track. This is everything you like built into one. Now you show up. Now. When we do the short spiel. That's right, you'll be here for a while. So what we're looking at here is a vehicle that, again, with all this massive amount of power and performance, is still a luxury vehicle. And even things like this, if you take a peek at the inside of the vehicle, and a lot of you are wondering probably too, how you get in the car. We have this nice accent line that we don't want to interrupt without having a door handle. So what we do is we take the door handle away, we give you a scratch-resistant cup, and a car that can actually recognize the key fob. So if you have the key fob in your pocket or it's in your purse or whatever the case is, you walk up to this car, you put one finger on the pad, give it a squeeze, and it automatically unlocks for you just like that. Key fob stays in your pocket, you turn that right there, it's called Easy Key. That's what starts up your 6.2-liter supercharged V8. But
Easy Key?
On the inside of the vehicle, hand-cut, hand-sewn interior panels, real sapelli wood that flows throughout the vehicle, leads to this center stack. In fact, everything in the vehicle kind of envelops you, wraps around you like a cockpit. And it all leads to the center stack with a glide-up navigation system that's paired with a 40-gigabyte hard drive. This system, the reason why we have it glide up out of the dash is not just because it looks fancy pants, but what it does is it brings the nav system into your line of sight. So you're not looking down at the nav screen. We bring it up to you, and you simply shift your field of view over with 3D imaging, voice recognition, touchscreen controls. And we pair that system inside the car with a 40-gigabyte hard drive. So now you're born knowing what gigabytes are and what that does. So yes, you can store music on the car, but you can also pause live radio. So as an example, let's say you're listening to a football game, Super Bowl Sunday, and you're listening to it in your car, and you've got to stop and get out of the car for whatever reason. Or better yet, let's say you get a phone call, okay, and it's a call from your wife. Take the phone call, okay? As soon as you take that phone call, or as soon as you hit pause on that radio, it has the ability to record an hour's worth of whatever it is you're listening to. Even if you're not in the car, you can turn the car off, you can leave, come back an hour later, and it will have recorded that hour's worth of whatever it is you're listening to. So you're not losing anything with that. Also, with a hard drive built into the car, you have the ability to have destinations sent to the vehicle. Via eNav or MapQuest or Google Maps, whatever the case is, you can actually send a destination to the car, start it up, and the next time it's in there for you. But what's really nice about it is that you can actually press the OnStar button and talk to a human, which is hard to do these days. You talk to a human and you say, "Excuse me, can you find me a movie theater?" And they'll say, "Yeah, there's 3 around you right now. I can go ahead and make reservations for you at your favorite dinner or whatever the case is, and they can actually send those directions to your car. So you don't take your hands off the wheel, your eyes off the road, you don't slow down, you don't fiddle with anything. And they will send the directions to you. And with eNav as well, with your MapQuest and of course with your XM Nav traffic, you get live traffic updates. So if an accident happens 5 miles up the road from your car and you're en route somewhere, it'll actually alert you of that and ask if you want to reroute around that. So these are some of the comfort and convenient things. Again, the bike rider guy is going to go in like 6 minutes, so I got to hurry up. What we're looking at here is the 4-passenger version of the vehicle. Bucket seats in the front, made by Recaro, bucket seats in the back. So just 4 passengers here. In the boot here, this is about 10.5 cubic feet is what we're looking at. Seats are standard to split and fold down, so you have tons of room for whatever it is you're trying to fit inside the vehicle. But if you have 5 passengers and maybe something a little bit larger to put inside the trunk, the 4-door right behind you has still 556 horsepower.
Wow.
And if you have more stuff you have to take with you, we now have a wagon, a CTS V-Wagon with 551 pound-feet of torque, a 0 to 60 of about 3.9 to 4 seconds for this little heavier, perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and no compromise whatsoever. All the storage capacity. In fact, if you slide those seats and fold them down, that's as much cubic feet of storage space as the SRX, which is a larger vehicle. Yet you still get all that power that's inside that. All 3 of these vehicles, they all start the same price. They all go 64 to about 73 fully loaded. And if you do the math real quick in your head, the amount that you're paying versus the amount of power you're being given, that is the best bang for your buck in all of the auto industry. There is not another car at any manufacturer, anywhere, and you're at the auto show, you should do this. Go look around. You will not find another car with 500 plus horses that starts at $64,000, and you will not find another car that goes 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds that tops out at $73,000. You will also not find a car that gives you the best warranty for luxury vehicles. This is a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper that includes scheduled maintenance. All from an American luxury manufacturer that currently has the world's fastest 4-door production sedan, right?
Yeah, baby. Heck yeah.
Obviously, you can't sit inside this car. You get all dizzy up here, and if you come up here, I'm going to make you work and stay here till 10 o'clock. So if you want, though, you sit inside this car here, the dimensions are the same between these 2 coupes, and the trim level is the same between the 4-door behind you and this vehicle. So they both have the Recaros, the suede wrap steering wheel, and whatnot. There's much more to the car, but again, the bike guy's going on any minute here, so you got to hurry up because I want you to see them. But if you have a question about anything, feel free to ask whatever it is. My name is Patrick. I can answer your questions about these cars. And if you don't have questions, just certainly enjoy the view, and thank you for checking out what Cadillac has to offer.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right.